This is part 6 of Ikana Canyon, and in this part we're basically going to be working our way up to the boss fight of the ancient castle of Ikana.
Man, that's a long start there.
I know.
that's a run-on sins. Or, you know, I didn't do good in English. I better not even try to analyze that.
Speaking of things you didn't do good at, man, you shooting at this geese flying around.
Well, I mean, let's talk about. I was gonna try to get around that, but I really had nothing else to say.
I mean, you kind of set me up.
You can see I just kind of was like, you know what, this is not gonna work out.
No.
Well, the reason I was doing that because, like, I think like when you're flying as a Deku Scrub, they can knock you off, and then you have to go like all the way back through the castle. So I was trying to get him out of the way.
Yeah.
And I think I realized very quickly with my skills that it just was not going to happen.
Trust me, you kicked my butt in the shooting game, didn't you? So.
No, actually, you kicked my butt. We can move on.
Oh, it was the flying game.
The shooting gallery game you got me.
Yeah, the flying game you kicked my butt in.
Totally relevant to what's going on. But yeah, you're right.
I mean, basically what we're doing right now...
Is it raining out here? Not in real life, like right here.
Oh,
in the game. It is raining. I never noticed that. It's raining right now in the game.
I wonder if that's because you played the Song of Storms.
Yeah, well, that's actually a good point, because I played that. We didn't mention in the last one, but I played that because it removes that jinx.
Yeah.
That you got. That's why I played it, but...
Which I had totally forgotten about that. And I was going to ask you right at the very end of that video, why in the world you played the
Song of Storms, but that's pretty awesome. I guess that is why it is raining.
Knowing us, it probably rains here anyway. We're just...
It might be. Like, it sounds unusual, but I never really remember playing the Song of Storms and then it actually raining. I thought it was just like a song to do stuff.
Well, I mean, we do, like, anytime you're watering the beans or stuff like that, it rains.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's just move on.
I don't know. And it's not day 2.
I might have made a stupid comment. I might not have, you know. It's a long day. It's a long day. I think it does rain after you actually play it. It's kind of dumb, but like for some reason I could not remember playing it, and I can't believe I actually going like to where I'm actually doing now. I cannot believe I made that jump right there without lining it up.
I mean, I would have missed if you anytime you see my gameplay, you just see me hitting that Z target.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I usually do too. Like I think right there, just kind of like I guess the angle I didn't think I was going to get it and whatever, and just I got lucky there.
And you could honestly like skip this entire side of the upper area.
That's why I was trying to kill that thing. Yeah. To knock you off.
But getting this piece of art is pretty nice. It's a nice little bonus.
It's so easy, you know.
It is.
And you need heart. Like we said, you only get like 4 heart pieces from the dungeons, so you need heart pieces in this game.
Man, I'm just really glad you were smart enough to stay down that flower and not let you would shot yourself right into that key.
Well, I'm dumb enough to say that Song of Storms doesn't play Storm, so I don't know why I brought that up. One of my dumbest comments I've ever made.
Well, to be 100% honest, I couldn't remember if it actually like made it rain like this because it's still raining.
Maybe I was thinking of Ocarina of Time. Like in Ocarina of Time, does it make it rain?
I don't know. Do I like Pac-Man Jones? He knows how to make it rain. That's all I know.
Oh God! Man, you're taking it like back to 2002 right there. Okay, probably not that long. But moving on.
Back to these creepy dancers, by the way. Speaking of Pac-Man Jones, creepy dancers. But Jesus,
we're gonna roll over here.
That's neither here nor there.
Boom, ding.
Yeah. So these guys are once again an excellent source of rupees. So.
I like how you get back to it with that. So, anyways, we're in this main room right here.
Anyway, wow, back on topic.
Jeez, what are we even doing now?
Well, like this is like a really symmetrical little mini dungeon. Like we just got done exploring that top half. Now we're gonna go through and do the other half of it, which will get us back on the rooftop where we can finally.
Oh man, I love that yellow and green right there. I'm just a fan of yellow and green, which obviously
that guy got you.
Oh, dude, but I destroy him. And I'm usually a pretty bad aim with the mirror shield, but right there, man, I was just on point. I must have been mad about him.
I think you were just pissed off
because he snuck up on me, man.
He came out of nowhere and just blasted you right in the face, and then you just you said, "No, I'm done with that. I am taking you out."
I'm laughing over here, but
I know. I know exactly why you're laughing.
That's what she said.
Yeah,
I had to do it, dude.
Now these guys get even creepier because now they're all doing different dances than they were.
I do like that. I really do like that, though. I think it's actually kind of cool.
It's a nice touch.
I mean, like, you know, the whole first part, like you said, the whatever we call it, mini dungeon was very symmetrical. Like those first 4 out there are kind of dancing the same dance, obviously very symmetrical. And then like those 4 right there just kind of throw it for a loop. I really like 4 different dancers, right? That sounded bad.
Wow, we've got to get off this topic. I apologize for ever bringing it up.
Well, you started with Pac-Man Jones.
And I apologize for ever bringing it up.
You bringing Pac-Man Jones to a Zelda commentary.
Not very topical these days.
No, it's not. But anyways, like with the Wizards, man,
this is the 4th time we fought him? third.
No, it's gotta be more than that. Because we faced him twice, like in Snow Peak.
Just in Snow Peak.
And like, so like, they just overused Wizrobes in this game, if you ask me.
Plus, it's the only game where Wizrobe isn't just a regular enemy. You know, he's he's kind of a mini boss. I mean, every other game, he's as far as
actually, I think he's a mini boss in every single place we played him. He's been a mini boss
in this game.
Yeah, in this game.
So I was talking about all Zelda games.
No, like in the original Zelda, he's just a pain.
Yeah, and Link to the Past, he's just a regular enemy as well.
Yeah,
and this one, they just take him, ratchet him up.
Yeah, they were in Ocarina of Town too, weren't they? Were they?
I don't think they were.
You know what? I actually don't remember Wizrobes being in Ocarina of Town. So
yeah, I don't remember either. I don't think he was.
Well, you know what the best way to do is when you hit by one run to the next one.
Yeah,
which I just did right there.
Works.
So
it works. But it is kind of neat, like how when his fireball does blow up, it like fills kind of the
I don't see how that's neat at all.
It's a nice touch.
It's neat when you're not playing. Yeah. When you're watching somebody else play, it might be neat.
Good point. But I mean, you're absolutely right though. Like fighting Wizrobe
It's too much.
The millionth time.
I mean, they could just use a different, enemy. An enemy that we never saw before, which I actually do complain in a lot of Zelda games, like the reuse of enemies.
Yep.
I think when they could use new enemies would make the game really progress farther, and I think maybe the Wii U in the future will do that.
Hopefully, I mean, obviously better capability, more capabilities.
More story space, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah, the usual, But you're absolutely right. It's just like, plus, the Wizrobe never feels like he fits in any area. Like, he didn't really fit in Snow Peak, I didn't think.
Well, he always kind of feels like a magical, wizard. It's like a magical wizard to me.
He doesn't seem like he fits in this undead. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he fits in this dead area, though.
I don't really remember any dungeon in a Zelda game feeling like magical or wizardry or whatever.
Not really.
I don't know if that's a word, but I made it a word.
It's a word now.
Yeah, exactly. But I guarantee you the first time I got to this part right here, I guarantee I did not have that powder keg.
You probably saw that big crack on the floor and you're like, son of...
No, I guarantee I tried to do the Goron pound. I guarantee I tried to do it, which actually you would think it would work right there.
Probably set a few regular bombs there as well.
Because, I mean, if you bring physics into this, like it's kind of like that crack that's kind of going down a little bit.
You would think
so. If you just jump on it, you should, the iron boots should break that.
That's an idea. But the same thing is, I'm sure I got there myself too, and got there and I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, definitely.
But it is pretty cool though. It's like, even though that only just drops us right back into this main entrance room, it finally allows sunlight to come down in here that we can finally get this middle block that's been impeding our progress for quite a while.
I think we go right to the main boss really. From here down, he's kind of just it's kind of frustrating when the main room is straight in front of you.
It's right.
You have to go all the way around the dungeon before you even get there. But
I mean, it's the journey, not the destination, right?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
This completes our journey through part 6 of Ikana Canyon here as we make our way to the boss fight.